Och vi har ungefär 3 sackar i maskin.
Är det pappersmassa det här bara?
Det är papper.
Du kan läsa, det är tidningspapper.
Ja,
det är det.
Ja, man ser ibland bokstäver.
Pohjolan sanoo, man tappar Rantabladet, Pajalabladet, visst har ni ett sånt?
This is just old newspaper. Brukar ni även spruta in sånt här i väggar?
Ja.
Okej, ni gör det också?
Ja, väggar och golv och tak. Då ställer man bombmaskinen så att man trycksätter. Så då får man typ 64 kilo i väggen. Och det är så att det aldrig ska kunna sätta sig som spån till exempel.
So, you would think this is kinda... You would think this to be a fire hazard, but it's really not. So this is mixed with boric salt, or borific salt maybe in English. Together with some anti-mold stuff. So this doesn't burn. Yeah. Let's see the thickness of it. It's a little bit over 50 centimeters, this much, so yeah, this is not going to let out any heat, that's for sure. So I think they put in 3058 kilos of this, a little bit over 3 tons. So yeah, now I can start with the heat. There is kind of good storage up here. I mean, could kind of use this. I don't know, maybe build some kind of shelves up here, storing things that you normally don't really need. Not that it's going to be heated up here. It's gonna be cold in the winter, but it's gonna be dry. So yeah, could pretty much just take that LED light then, put it on the roof when I'm done in the garage, and get real lights there. So when being up here I can just get some good lighting if storing stuff here then. But I mean, there's kind of potential building out something from here. Yeah, well, let's think about that idea. Let's try this fluffiness with some fire. Okay, this is kind of cool. Look at that. You got Nacreous clouds. I mean, those are kind of beautiful, I guess. A lot of colors. I think we're actually going to get aurora lights tonight. Well, we'll see about that. I mean, it's kind of early in the day right now, so. And this is not the cloud channel, so I guess I gotta go back to what I was doing. Okay, so this is the sheeting for the... So this is for the roof and that is for the wall. try not having this too close right now.
This just broke off. Oh, I didn't see that. It's close to the ground.
Alright, so we got a little snow coming down here. So he did finish the underskirt here. So that's done, it's just that left. So that can be done from the ladder itself. So I gotta move this so it's not in the way, so I can take the snow off. Okay, so the gate is ordered. I ordered that a few weeks ago. So it's gonna arrive in a few days. So I'm gonna make that ready. The sides where the installation is gonna happen and the roof. So I'm gonna put the sheeting on here and in the roof part where the gate is coming. So that's done. So they can just come here and install that. I did order that with installation, so yeah. So I don't know. So on the wall here, I've been thinking about if I should put OSB board onto this and then the sheeting, but I mean, I don't know. It feels kind of unnecessary putting OSB onto this. I mean, I could just put the metal sheeting straight onto this. The only thing is you're gonna put something up the wall. But I mean, even if you're gonna put something on the wall, you can't just screw that onto the OSB board. Well, sure, smaller things, but if you're gonna put shelving and stuff like that, I mean, you're still gonna have to screw it into this. So I think I'm gonna skip that and just put the insulation between here and then the sheeting onto this and call it done pretty much. So after the gate is installed, I gotta install the doors. So I did order 2 doors. They should arrive here this week or the next week. Those were kind of, they had to be made after you ordered them, so it was 6 to 8 weeks. But I mean, I think it's around 6 weeks since I ordered them. So those should arrive pretty soon. And when that is done, it's pretty much ready for heat. So this is the heat pump I gotta install. So the thing I need to do before installing the heat pump is I need to make the wall ready. So I'm just gonna finish this side of the wall, install the heat pump and the floor heating and get that going before building this room. So I'm gonna need to cast pretty much the same thing as here for this room. Doesn't really have to be that big, so just so it contains the heat pump, air compressor and maybe some other thing. Oh yeah, the electric cabinet is coming here also with all the fuses and stuff. So yeah, that's the So I guess the heat is actually coming from the ground, coming up through the pipe here. That's why it's a lot of ice crystals here. So I left the snow just here to keep the tarp down, so I can kind of keeping the heat inside. Alright, so I got this diesel heater here at my house. This has pretty much been acting like a backup heater in case of a power failure. So my prime source of heat here is the heat pump there. So in case of a power failure, that's going to stop working, and then this was supposed to set in. But I never really had to use this. And now I don't need it anymore. since I got a fireplace here. Didn't have that before. So I gotta take this to the garage instead. Yeah, so I just had that exhaust running through the wall in a insulated sleeve here. So the house didn't catch on fire. So I gotta put this to use instead in here. So this big heater I have, that's kind of intended to be used in a well ventilated area, since this thing doesn't push out the exhaust. So this thing actually has an exhaust, so I can leave this on the inside, so I just get the heat where it's supposed to be without the exhaust. So yeah. So this is sold as a 5. No, this is sold as an 8 kilowatts heater, but I think the real number is that it produces 5 kilowatts. But I mean, you can see that on the fuel consumption. 1 liter of diesel is 9.8 kilowatts of heat, I think. So my plan is to just have this running until I get the heat pump installed. Yeah, so I got a lot of diesel from various vehicles I bought, so I got a lot of scrap diesel I can use. I mean, just buying diesel and making this run is not really worth it. Then it's better to use an actual electric heater, money wise. I don't think it's gonna be able to keep the heat in the garage if it gets really cold right now, since I got the tarp there. It's leaking kind of a lot, so. But when the gate is installed, this is kind of going to be able to heat the entire garage without any problem, I think. So this should work, just having it like this. You just leave the exhaust out here. I mean, this is not going to catch on fire, so that's not a problem. So I'm gonna see if I can find a bigger jar I can use. This is kind of small, so I don't know, this should work. Let's try it, let's plug in the electrical. Now it's pulling out heat. Right, so I found this jar. So I'm gonna use this. Just connect the hose straight down to this. Yeah, I just need to find a hose. I don't have that, so I gotta need to go to town to see if I can find something there. So this has been running for 45 minutes, and I mean, it barely touched the diesel that's in here, so this is not 8 kilowatts. Maybe not even 5 kilowatts. Maybe it's something down to 4, but I'm gonna find that out later. I don't know about it. It feels a little fishy leaving it like this. I mean, this thing is not going to burn, but yeah, maybe I should put this in a pipe instead. Just a little extra precaution. Let's do that. I'm gonna turn this off. I gotta go and buy a hose. So I did find some hose. I gotta put to the heater there. And my friend is also coming. Going by the supply shop before, getting some plywood and stuff. And he also gonna bring some stone wool. I gotta use that instead of the glass wool I have. That I'll lead the exhaust through, so it's better. I mean, I think that's rated for 1000 degrees, so it's not going to be a problem when using that. I mean, sure, glass will kind of work too, but it starts to kind of get dark after a while, and it feels better using stone wool that it's rated for. So just gonna use this hose. This is just a, what do you call it? Check well, a backup well. Okay, that's a little bit too big. I wonder if I can use this small pipe. Yeah, this is actually going to fit inside, so I should have left this. Well, let's put this on again. So we can do it like this. Put this on here. Okay, so this wall is pretty much done. Yeah, we put just some reinforcements there where the gate is coming. I mean, that thing is gonna be heavy, so yeah. He ordered some sheeting. They have a sheeting shop, or sheeting shop, I don't know what to call it. They got kind of shop you can bend metal at, so we're gonna make the metal pieces here, making that finished. So this thing has actually been kind of nice having running here. So it's been running for, I think that said 25 minutes before I started that up, so we're in 7.5 hours, something like that. So yeah, you can see that. What can that be? Around, I don't know, 3 liters maybe. I don't know, you do the math. If a liter of diesel consists of 9.8 kilowatts of energy, and I mean that thing is not going to be 100% efficient, so see how much heat is pressing out there. So my friend is on his way with the sheeting we're gonna put here, but I did make a mistake about that, and that's the color. So the color the walls are gonna get is, so this is RAL code 7035, and the gate on the outside is 7016, so the sheeting was ordered as 7016 instead of this 7035, so that's going to be a darker color around the gate. But I don't know if that really going to look that ugly. Well, we'll see about that. I mean, in worst case I could paint that, but I don't think I'm gonna care about that. Sen är det väl bara fortsätta med saker jag bara inställning.
Jag tänker med väggen där.
Ja. I gotta go back to work. My friend is gonna keep working there, so we're gonna keep on getting the, I don't know really the English name for those, the wood boards, the studs, well, the thing that's gonna hold up the sheeting, so we're gonna keep on working with that. Enter 626 from Iceman.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
We are standing by and ready. Let me know when we can start.
Call back shortly, sir. Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna do a wing and stabilize with the icing just one step. So there's just a little bit of frost.